If you're trying to score 95 plus in boards and survive entrance exams without losing your soul, you've clicked on the right video. You're in the same place I was a year ago. I'm going to spill everything on how I scored 97% in science and 100 in psychology while also preparing for an entrance exam. So let's get real. This is everything that has worked for me, so this is a disclaimer. Take this video as an advice and take whatever works for you. Do not take this as strict rules that you have to follow. Do whatever works for you. Just score the max marks. First of all, don't fall into the trap of I'll finish everything in summer vacation and then later I'll just revise and do question papers. That did not work for me. That was an unrealistic goal and that's just burnout waiting to happen. I didn't learn the entire syllabus in summer. Instead, I did like 30 to 50% max and then set the pace. It really helps to build the habit of studying consistently. You know what the most important thing is? Being regular, being consistent. Do a little bit every day, but do it. Even if it's just 1 hour, trust me. Consistency is way more important than intensity. Obviously, right from the beginning, you can't expect yourselves to be consistent. Most of us don't take 11th grade that seriously and we lose our studying habits. So take time, take the summer vacation, use it effectively to build studying habits that will help you throughout the year to stay consistent and make progress. Summer vacation was the time I built habits to study every day and made sure that I studied every day, even if it was just a little bit. That really helps in the long term. Take breaks whenever needed, but do make progress. From September onwards, I was preparing slowly for both boards and entrance exam. No pressure cooker vibes, just consistent little wins. By January, I had finished the syllabus and could focus on revision and questions and not just random studying. I was doing past papers, worksheets, and practice questions. Especially in January and February. Most of my friends started panicking at that moment, but that was the time where you had to practice. Practice a lot. Practice. I was just refining. Let's talk subjects. Physics. Physics was literally a nightmare first, but I still scored above 90 in it. And if I can, you obviously can. You don't need maths as a subject for it. Personally, it did not require maths at all for me. All the teachers and my seniors did say that it will, but I didn't see much of the subject maths in it. Just practice questions. Physics is mainly just practice question, doing theory, understanding it, practicing till your brain says, done, this is it. And then pro tip, use YouTube plus Google like they are best friends to understand concept. Like just understand concept because CFQs are a big part. Chemistry. You do have to mug up those reactions. For some people, they just understand the mechanisms and then do the reactions, but that did not work for me. I had to learn every single reaction, write it several times, and make it sit in my brain. Like it had to come to my mind instantly while I see the question. So I wrote it and then practiced it a lot. I did questions. And do not skip reasoning questions. I struggled with it. I kept reasoning questions till the end and I regretted that because there were a few reasoning questions in the exam paper. So do them while you're doing the chapter. Understand mechanisms, but don't skip memorizing at all. Also focus on inorganic. Organic will take up a lot of your time, but do not neglect inorganic because that is extremely scoring. Biology was so much content, but I loved it. It was beautiful. Understand then by heart. Practice questions so you can write to the point in exam. No storytelling. Write the facts. Don't just create stuff in biology because it's just theory. You do need to state the facts to get marks. Psychology was honestly so much, but it was a lot of fun. I got a centum over here, and that was all because I stayed consistent. I practiced questions, like I just said, and actually enjoyed the subject. I enjoy psychology a lot. That's the reason why I picked it. English, don't neglect it. It's easy to ignore, but it can literally snatch marks. I used quotes from Macbeth, memorized key events from stories, and important lines from poems. That's it, no overkill. Here are resources that actually helped me, my internet lifesavers. Because no one studies alone in a cave, we have our little internet angels. For chemistry plus biology, I used LearnoHub a lot, especially for chemistry. There were certain mechanisms like aldol condensation, which you can't just read and understand. You need someone to explain it to you. You need to visualize it. So I used LearnoHub, and she explains it so well. Even for biology, I didn't use a lot of videos for biology. I just missed one lesson in school, so I used a video to learn that. And again, that was LearnoHub. I just used my own notes and stuck to the textbook, and biology worked out. For psychology, there's everything on YouTube. There are the experiments on YouTube, role playing on YouTube, animation to explain the concepts. But for psychology, you don't really need videos that much. But if you do, there's so much content. You will love psychology. Physics, a lot of the YouTubers did not work out for me. The videos were way too long and there was so much content in physics that I could not rely on YouTube videos. I instead relied on my teacher's notes. I heavily relied on them. Those were very helpful for me. And then I created my own notes too. And yeah, that helped me in physics a lot. Physics was mainly just practicing questions. But if you have a few doubts, I do recommend Physics Wala. He will clear your doubts for YouTube videos. English, if you're studying Macbeth or any English literature piece, please, for the love of Shakespeare, you study with Sudhir. That channel is your holy grail. Even for English literature, English language, it's just his channel that I used. And for a quick just use comics and let they give quick scene breakdowns and make the whole thing less confusing. When you have the whole big picture, it's hard to remember what's happening exactly in each and every scene. So comics and lit is helpful for that. Making notes was so important for me. Highlighting in the textbook is cute. It's cute for Insta stories, but it's not enough. I had to make a million notes, write things out, organize them. But also making notes is not enough. You have to learn them. They're not magic scrolls. You still need to learn them after making them. But they do condense the information. You're able to put all the important points in one paper. So notes are very helpful. Also, competency focused questions. So please clear your doubts. Understand concept. Memorizing is not going to work in boards anymore. So don't be shy. Go tell your teachers if needed. They actually know what they're talking about. Listen to their advice. All the teachers that you can rely on, maybe if they're tuition teachers, school teachers, and you literally have Google to clear your doubts. Competency focused questions will eat you if you don't. This is my personal experience, and here are a few tips to a few messages, some things that really did work out for me, and I wish someone had told me at the start of 12th grade. You can skip it. It's a bit of an emotional validation. There were days I actually cried before my physics and chemistry exams, like fully broke down. I lost all hope, the reactions, the derivations, the numericals. It was traumatizing. But guess what? We all make it in the end. All of my friends did. I did. You will. You will make it through. Even if it is messy and you're crying, it was a mental roller coaster. And do take support. For me, it was complete support from my parents. You might have some close people. Talk to them. Cry it out. But do take support. Now, let me tell you one of my very important experiences with my school. I gave up on my school system. I made my own schedule and stuck to it. Self-studying was so important. You have to hold your own hand. You cannot rely on anyone else, especially when this year is so crucial. Take no risk. Our school messed up physics extremely badly. Our teacher literally left. Our teacher was so good and he left after a term. And the replacement teacher style did not work. It just totally did not work for me. Nothing was going in my head. And we were doing wave optics, ray optics. And in the middle, he just jumped to AC currents, completed it in one day. And that was it. So it was so bad that I stayed home and studied on my own. And guess what? That worked for me. That actually worked better. People mocked me, told me I was irregular, unserious. They wouldn't let me sit for the exam because my attendance was low. But in the end, they do not really care about attendance. For us, they did not. I don't know about your school. Do check with your teachers. But even after they mocked me and told me I was unserious, I did end up scoring higher than them because I did what worked for me. So do what works for you. Your journey does not need to look like someone else's. Explore, try different methods, be flexible, listen to advice, but don't take it as gospel. Keep what works, ditch what doesn't. At the end of the day, it's your board result, no one else's. So make sure you own it. I know it gets overwhelming, but take it day by day. You're not running a sprint, you're running for a marathon. And if you fall behind, that's okay. I fell too. I was preparing for an entrance exam, so I fell behind too. I had bad days. So don't quit. Keep making progress, as I said, but don't quit at all. Rest, cry if needed, then get back up. If you stay consistent, you will do amazing, and your future self will thank you. Your future self will heavily thank you for putting in effort during your board exams. Okay, that's the end. Like, subscribe if you wish to, and let me know if you want subject specific videos and any other information you want. I can do a question and answer on board exams, and also answer questions in the comment section. And you got this. And also know that May is literally the right time to begin studying, like staying consistent right now. May, June, this is literally the right time. You are on track. So if you still haven't started, start right now. Don't delay it any further. Just do it right now. Not tomorrow, not 1 hour later, now. I can make a video about each and every project, going through different projects, especially for psychology, since the project is pretty complex. How should you go about it? I can really help with that. Plus, I can make a subject-wise video on each and every subject: physics, chemistry, biology, psychology. So let me know if you're up for it.